Chairman, thank you. I thank you and the ranking member, Senator Scott, for leading this hearing today, and I welcome our witnesses and look forward to their testimony. Caregivers who are often overlooked and forgotten simply have a profound impact on our nation's veterans. They are invaluable in making certain that veterans with even the most complex conditions receive the care and dignity that they deserve. It's disheartening to hear too frequently from dedicated caregivers in Kansas and elsewhere about the numerous obstacles they face in dealing with the Department of Veterans Affairs. I've heard from caregivers who were denied services from the VA Family Caregivers Program for vague reasons, and in some cases were only given a one-sentence explanation. In far too many cases, and a lot of what I know about this is what veterans and their caregivers tell me and what casework we do in our office to try to solve those problems. Far too often, in these cases, the VA is failing to provide families with a clear, detailed explanation of how to appeal a VA decision or what other VA programs and services they might be eligible for. This leaves the caregiver and veteran alike in limbo, uncertain how to get the support they so desperately need. Congress expanded the Family Caregiver Program to veterans of all ages in the Mission Act, which was signed into law 6 years ago tomorrow. While I expect there to be growing pains, that's to be expected, when the VA is implementing new legislation, it's always disappointing to hear that the expanded Family Caregiver Program is not in a better place than it is today. As we continue to wait for the VA to issue new regulations, I look forward to hearing from our witnesses about the Family Caregiver Program, how it must evolve to provide caregivers and veterans the support they need. I introduced the Elizabeth Dole Home Care Act, which will address the needs of veterans, caregivers, and their families. This legislation, if implemented correctly, would make it easier for veterans to stay at home as they age by expanding and improving the VA's home and community-based programs. Almost half of VA patient population is over 65, and we know an increasing number of those veterans want to live at home, surrounded by their families, in their communities, and loved ones, rather than the transition into a nursing home. VA should honor veteran preferences when, where, and how to receive care. I also look forward to discussing how Congress and the VA can better support state veteran homes, which play a critical role in caring for veterans across the country. We have 2 in our state, and we're trying to develop a third, and the process we're going through to accomplish that third one is amazingly slow. Again, thanks to our witnesses and to my colleagues on the Aging and Veterans Affairs Committees for being here today. And with that, Mr. Chairman, I yield.